Bohol was truly one for the books, with its natural beauty, white sandy beaches, and of course its friendly and welcoming people. But it's finally time to say goodbye to Bohol and hello to Siquijor. Okay, so the bittersweet days arrived, Pauline.
No, we're leaving Bohol, but we're going to Siquijor, so...
Yeah, so it's a win-win. We leave one place which is sad, but we go to Siquijor, which has got more beaches, a little bit quieter, and should also be good fun. So as you can see, bags are packed. We spent all morning packing bags, and we got our friend Junior from JCD Scooters, who's offered to give us a lift over to the pier. So we're gonna pack our bags up now, and we're gonna head to the pier, and you're gonna come along, and we're gonna catch the ferry. So we're catching the ferry over from Bohol to Siquijor, and we're gonna run you through that process. We're gonna talk a bit about what it costs and why we picked the tickets we did, and hopefully we make it in one piece because it's all weather dependent, right? So let's go. We were super lucky that our new friend Junior offered to give us a ride to the pier. But from Pang Lao, you should expect to pay anything from 300 to 600 pesos for a car.
We made it!
So, let's run through what happened till we got to this point. So, we've got to pay a fee to get into the
Yes,
port.
so we've got to pay an environmental fee, I think it's called, or a port fee, and pick up our physical paper tickets.
While you do that, we're going to be over there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the costs that you'll incur if you decide to catch the ferry from Bohol to Siquijor. We paid a port fee, which is a 10 peso, and this allows you to take your taxi or car all the way up to the terminal itself. The next thing we had to pay was a terminal fee. Now this is a fee to enter the terminal itself, and it was 30 peso per adult, and our kids didn't get charged. If you have carry-ons, they don't charge you for that, but they do count small bags as 60 peso, and large bags, which are like normal suitcase bags, as 150 per bag. Now our ferry tickets were tourist class tickets, and we had to buy 4 of them, and that was 3,520 peso for the 4 tickets.
So, because I hadn't physically downloaded the ticket from my email to my phone, because I was like, we'll have internet, it'll be alright. It wouldn't load. It just wouldn't load, and I needed Jimmy, and I had to run over to Jimmy, and then I had to come back, and then I had to call him, and he had to come back, and we had a bit of a mess. Anyway, she sorted it out in the end. We finally got internet to download the tickets. Next time, download the ticket to your phone. We left with plenty of time, luckily. We left from our accommodation at like 20 to 1, and it's like after 2 o'clock already by the time we got here, had lunch, got tickets, paid port fees, put luggage in, like we did all of that, and time just disappears. It really just disappears on travel days, and you can't get it back.
Alright, now let's talk a little bit about the baggage.
Right, so we pay for what they class as tourist class seats. You get an allocation of baggage, but when it comes to big bags like ours, like our suitcase bag, they always seem to charge us about 100 pesos each, which is pretty standard. Like, it states it all over the website that by a tourist class seat, you're going to get charged a fee because they're bigger than a carry-on. So we know that. If you buy business class, your suitcases are already included in your ticket, but you're paying an extra like 1,000 pesos for the seat ticket.
The only difference between a tourist class and a business class seat is the size of the seat. And that's about it. There's no priority boarding, no nothing like that. So unless you have a specific reason, like me, my legs touch the seats in front of me, but I can put up with that for saving it 4,000 peso. So yeah, so just be aware of that, but there's no real difference between tourist class and business class except the seat size. So we arrived like an hour and a half before our ferry was supposed to arrive. It's now like 20-30 minutes before our ferry is supposed to arrive and leave. It has gotten busy. It is flat out here. So it does pay to get here early if you want to sit down, because there's a lot of people standing up now. It's literally standing room only. So make sure to get here a bit earlier if you want to get an actual seat. All right, we're on the move. Let's go. All aboard.
Hello there.
So one thing about these ferries that you're going to have to realise is if you do tourist class, this will be your legs if you're tall. So I think they're made for Filipinos who might be a little bit shorter than myself. But yes, be ready for that. And also just a big thing with the bags, if you have bags, carry-on bags, generally what you'll do is just leave them at the front there. So don't be afraid if you've got a bag, just put it at the front, make sure you're not in anyone's way, and you're good to go. So we're leaving now, we're gonna roll out, it's gonna take an hour and a half, so I've got my headphones on ready to listen to videos, and then we'll make it there. Let's hit Siquijor.
Don't make me dance to the tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag.
We made it.
To Siquijor.
That was a pretty good trip.
That was a nice trip actually, yeah.
No issues.
No issues. A bit choppy, but nothing major.
Alright, so what happens now?
What happens now? We take our ticket over to the back of the boat and we get our luggage.
Okay, luggage time.
Luggage time.
Got our bags.
Have our bag.
Alright, so what's now? What's the
Okay,
plan now?
so we're going to meet our motorcycle rental. They're just outside the port near the Coast Guard house.
Excellent. Alright, let's go. What are we saying, Lynn?
Everyone's so friendly in the film.
They really are. Wow, look at that. That's not the worst view getting off a boat, is it? Hey boys, can we get a photo just here? What can you guys see?
Starfish,
Nice.
fish. That's why you go more swim.
Yeah. Alright. Pauline doing her socials. Georgia.
Yeah, no.
Alright, let's
do
go.
me video.
Let's roll out. Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Welcome to Siquijor,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
You're vlogging?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm vlogging too.
Hello, brother. How are you?
This is my baby.
Hello.
Vloggerist. Oh, you're bringing your helmet as well?
Yeah, just got some kids
For
ones for the
kids.
boys, yeah.
Okay.
Just because we end up with
Oh, by the way, do you need some a tricycle for the luggage? I'll call my friend.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, I think we're good. Say goodbye, Rob. Once we arrived in Siquijor, our main cost was actually the tricycle to La Familia, which is where we stayed. Alright, this helmet is not providing much protection compared to the last one, but look, it's better than nothing, right? Alright, so we're on our way. So we paid 350 peso for a tri-cab to get our bags to La Familia, which is where we're staying. That's about a price you should be expecting. You can always negotiate it down. So if they say an expensive price, just negotiate. There's nothing wrong with negotiating in the Philippines. So make sure to do that. And yeah, we're just heading to La Familia now, and then we'll work out what we're doing after that.
Mum,
Yes.
so what were your first impressions of going to Siquijor?
It's really pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunset. What's your first impressions? Good, we saw a cow.
Yeah, we did.
Dad, what are your first impressions?
I love it. I love it. That's some of the nice beaches we've seen since we've been in the
know.
Philippines. Looking forward to going.
My first impressions? Good.
So that's it for our ferry ride from Bohol to Siquijor. Was there anything we missed? Make sure to leave it in the comments and make sure that you subscribe because our Siquijor adventures are just beginning. We'll catch you in the next video.